Hey guys, it's Monday. Welcome back to Hogwild Records. I need a haircut, as you can tell. I didn't take a shower this morning because it was thundering and lightning, and you're not supposed to take a shower when it's thundering and lightning because you'll die, apparently. So it is Monday. It is Memorial Day. It feels weird to say Happy Memorial Day because it is a somber holiday. We honor those who have given their lives for the country, so it is Memorial Day. I don't know what the weather's like in your part of the world, but here it is gray and gloomy and a little rainy. As I mentioned, it rained most of the night. Rained hellaciously this morning in central Texas. I don't know if you can hear the water being splashed from Lake Hogwild onto the building, which has been happening for almost 40 years. The buses wash the windows with dirty street water every 15 minutes when they pass, very fast. So it is gloomy outside, the weather. It's not so cold because it's kind of humid. But it is gloomy, and so we're here to pick a noon lunchtime record, and we figured we would try to match the mood of the weather by picking the debut LP from the 4AD supergroup, This Mortal Coil. This Mortal Coil, as I mentioned, is a supergroup made up of bands from the 4AD label. People from Cocteau Twins, Cindy Talk, Colorbox, Modern English. I'm sure there's somebody from Wolfgang Press and Dead Can Dance on there. Howard Devoto from the Buzzcocks and magazine does a couple guest spots. The album is mostly made up of cover songs. There's a couple of big star songs on here. There's a Roy Harper song, I think, Another Day. There is a cover of Tim Buckley's song called Song to the Siren. Tim Buckley was Jeff Buckley's father. There is a great clip of Tim Buckley doing a live version of the song Song to the Siren on an old episode of The Monkees. You'll probably find that on YouTube. So this is 4AD Records. 4AD Records, a British label, started in the early 80s by two guys who used to work at Beggar's Banquet. Ivo Watts Russell was the main guy. He ran it up until the 90s, I believe, late 90s, mid-late 90s when he sold his interest in it. But yeah, so you've got the Cocteau Twins on this label. You've got early Bauhaus, early Birthday Party, Modern English, Colorbox. You've got the Pixies, the Breeders, Red House Painters from the United States. They're still active. You've got from current bands, you've got Tune Yards, U.S. Girls are on there, The National, Grimes. I think Bon Iver and St. Vincent did some stuff with them. So they've got a ton of great artists on their label. They paid a lot of attention to the design. The main guy in charge of design, his name was Vaughn Oliver. He passed away, I think, last year. But when you saw a cover art, you knew it was a 4AD cover just by looking at the cover. They had a mindset for what they wanted the style of the label to look at, very much like Factory Records. So great stuff on this label. This was the label that back in the 80s, when you saw anything on 4AD, you just bought it because it had been that good up until that point and for years to come. So also the song to the Siren, interesting trivia about that. If I can keep talking because I like to talk, I'll talk all day. David Lynch apparently was inspired by their version of Song to the Siren and asked Angelo Badalamenti to create a song that was similar in style to that for his Blue Velvet. And that became Mysteries of Love, the love theme from Blue Velvet, inspired by the version of A Song to the Siren on this album. So, at noon, we'll put a link to a Spotify playlist in there, and we will goth out. It is dark, it is gloomy, but it is a very beautiful record. It really is. And I'm going to enjoy listening to it here by myself on this gray, rainy San Antonio day. And so we'll see you at noon. It'll end in tears. That's what it's called.